How are you tonight? I kind of hesitated putting the video on that you're about to see. For a long time, I felt so much anger and this like bitterness, like I just want to beat somebody's ass. But I gave it to God. I gave it to the universe. And I say the universe because I started outside. I started my business outside with nobody around but the universe. I didn't go to church. I didn't do any of that. All I did was use my mind of what I wanted to do. Went outside, started a business outside on the street, as my mother would say, but it worked for me. I was out there for my people, to serve the people that like a non-alcohol fragrance, with not all the harsh chemicals. And I went out there just to see. Actually, it was actually a dare, really, the way I went. But in case you didn't know what happened to me, because I was talking to somebody, and I appreciate you, and people probably don't know. Don't think that I just ran off of there. The pawn shop, the friendly pawn shop, they actually was the culprit in me not being there. So, let the truth be told. The truth is the truth, right? People would try to set up next to me every summer. There was some girls would had some kind of hoochie shorts on. They come out, boo, 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 because they wanted people to look at them. They figured, oh, well, she's over here. They could look at us too. We can make some money too. You know, no problem. When they did that, I left. Then I had other people over there, you know, barbecue, selling food, all kinds of stuff. I even had some girls over there selling pillows, and then they want to get an attitude with me when they don't sell anything. You know, so I've been dealing with a lot of bullshit out there, especially in the summertime, because there's a lot of people that want to start a business. And if you want to start a business, click the link. I got a little audio that you can use, how to make fast and effective sales. Say you sell oils already, or say you sell perfumes. I got methods that I can show you. But actually what happened with the pawn shop is they came over bossy. Yeah, we're going to be set up over here. Some girl, she had her hair shaved on one side and then, you know, the hair on the next. And, you know, just talking shit. Like, I owed them something. And then they made it seem like they never seen me there before at the pawn shop when they really did. Anyway, this one particular day, I had a customer there. And she was the girl that owned the food truck that was paying the pawn shop. And I say pay because what's the loyalty? I was out there for 20 years. For them to not know I was there, the owner said the pawn shop said he didn't even know I was set up there. Really? Really? Because they saw me out there, they figured they'd take their stimulus check or whatever money they had and give it to the pawn shop while they set this big black thing like I was supposed to babysit. Everybody that used to come up, oh, who is that? Who is that? Which obvious there is standing right next to me. And I have nothing to do with that at all. I was out there with a license, selling my stuff to feed my daughter and feed my son and feed myself. You know, that's why I went out there. But I know it was a big to-do because everybody saw me out there and they wanted to do their business too. I understand that, but not disrespecting me. They made different slur remarks. Oh, you don't pay. You're a greedy bitch. All of this. All the shit they were saying. Like, maybe the pawn shop told them that. And they were in cahoots. Because when she asked me to do something with the parking, I told her I wasn't doing anything because of the nasty attitude. I'm not helping you do nothing. I'm not directing these cars for nothing. So I told her, I said, I'm out here on God's quest. I told her all of that. So that was it. She went to her the little cabin in there that she had. And then next thing I know, there's like 10 cars pulling up. And then the girls jump out the car. Yeah, bitch. Such and such. Yeah, they was going to fight me. But lo and behold, the universe had my back because 2 of my male customers pulled up and was about it. They was going to beat their asses. Men. Oh, she's this and she's that. By the way, I'm from New Jersey and I've never been jumped, but I damn sure wouldn't jump to fight anybody when I really don't know the circumstances of really what's going on. Okay? They came to me disrespectfully. And they didn't have to come to me at all. But you ain't going to disrespect me and you're not going to boss me and tell me what to do in a space that I created. I go by there. It's been some years since my mom died. I go by there. There's nobody there. And nobody can't be there, dream the state of Ohio, because of what happened to me. So some people do love and respect me and care about what I do. And then there's a lot that don't. Keep it scrolling. You don't have to. But It's a different year and all of that. And I just, sometimes I think about stuff and I just want to just lash out. But instead of lashing out, I'm going to speak out and say what the deal is. That's what happened. Your friendly pawn shop and the people that were paying them, they thought they were going to replace me. And when I walk past there, I don't see nothing going on over there. Tell it like it is. Like my mother used to say, get one of them, just one of them, and make an example of who you are, you know. But the fighting and all of that, it's kind of, sometimes it's necessary. But nowadays, people want to shoot and all of that. And people told me that too. You should have opened fire on them. If I would have opened fire on all them people, I'd have been in jail. I'd have been in jail. You could carry a gun, but there's always laws and steps with that too. I probably would have been in jail till they found out what really happened. Because the next day when I went out there, after all that commotion, they had the police, the pawn shop, had the police on me, saying that they don't know why I was there. And that's what hurt me the most, to see me out there all the time. And they were making money off this little Negro. They were making money off me because they were charging people to set up next to me. They didn't give a damn how I felt. They were making money. And like the detective said, because I hired a detective, I surely did. The girl pushed me. I fell in the back of my van. I hurt my back and all of that. And quiet as it kept, they still looking for her because I ain't dropping no charges or nothing. You don't put your hands on me. You don't know me. You shouldn't put your hands on me. You going by hearsay because your friend wanted to cook her little whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lower my character. But yeah, that's what it is. And sometimes when I pass by that pawn shop, I'm like, ooh, ugh, wow. But God bless us all, right? In our own way. And I could say that I used to cry to the God because I didn't want to be out there in the winter. It was hard. It was cold, but I did it anyway. And some people are like, oh, I didn't even know you were out there in the winter. Maybe because you didn't pass by. But some people know because I used to make money in the winter too. And I was even talking to this one guy and he's like, oh, only reason why they stop for you is they feel sorry for you. He's another little something different. But that's why it's the X, right? But I just wanted to come on and just say how I feel because I don't get online a lot of times. And I just feel like, but I need to start speaking out on things. I didn't just leave Livingston like that. Some girls bullied me off of Livingston. And then when it didn't work, they tried to call the police. And the police said that, you know, they didn't want me on the property. I could go across the street. I could go anywhere I want. And just by the way, I don't want to go to the pawn shop. I'm not a pawning type of person anyway. So there's no love lost there. And to get it so bad, I asked permission to be there. I asked permission. And that's just the way it went out. But the love of money rocks, don't it? The love of money rules. Don't matter how you get it, just get it. Whatever. Because that's all that was money. They was making money off of me. And when it didn't work out, they excluded me. And that's what it was. And, you know, God bless all. Hey. I'm out here at my old stomping grounds. I say my old stomping grounds because I used to be over here on the corner selling oil fragrances. And then I moved across the street because they were doing drug activity over here. And I didn't want any parts of it. And the bus stop was here. So just coming to say, just kind of reminiscing on my past. And like I said, I was right across the street, just reminiscing on my past. If you don't have any hate for me or you have any kind of like respect for me, share people. Share. Let people know that I'm still doing my oil fragrances, but it's just not on Livingston. I'm out here, but I'm not set up on the street anymore. Like one of my customers told me, she was like, it's good that you're not on the street anymore, but I like being on the street. My mother hated me being on the street. And it seemed like about 2 months after she passed, not even 2 months, that happened to me. Some girls tried to beat me up, jump me, try to say that I was scandalous, just so they could get, you know, some sales. And at the end of the day, they didn't even have a license. You gotta have a license when you sell stuff. Well, you're supposed to. You know, me, Miss Goody Two Shoes, I had one. So I thought it was really demeaning and kind of lowballing for me to have a license and people setting up with me without a license. I didn't know if they had a license or not. I didn't care. But at the end of the day, when all the chips came down, that's what it boiled down to. That's why they're not there. Okay? So share the video and let people know that I'm still at oils. I'm still doing oils. I'm just not on the street. I'm just not on Livingston Avenue. but I'm still here. And one lady told me, she said, I thought you died, you passed away. And that kind of bothered me. I was like, wow. Yeah, the old is past, but this is the new. And we still smelling wonderful. We're enhancing who we are.